private schools, providing education to an estimated 1.5 million children in Lagos State. From census data, it is estimated that there are approximately 18,000 private schools in Lagos. Many of these are low-cost schools with fees below 25,000 naira per year, serving low-income families. DEEPEN takes an innovative Making Markets Work for the Poor, or M4P approach, to reform the low-cost private school sector through market-based initiatives.
If a school, for example, says, I need finance to be able to improve the learning environment in my school, to build an extra classroom, to get some computers, but I don't have the money and I need to go to a bank to get the money, but I'm not able to do so. DEEPEN comes in to see how we can bridge that gap between the school and the financial institution.
The challenges I faced in starting the school: money. I did not have enough capital. I was a classroom teacher then with just 3,200 naira as my salary.
The greatest challenge we are facing is finance. Because if you are not able to get finance, you will not be able to move away from the level you are to the next level. And banks are afraid to borrow us money because they don't know. They believe we are a ghost worker. Whereas we are not ghost workers.
Before we got involved with DEEPEN, giving loan to private schools was quite a very arduous task for so many reasons. One of those reasons is that most of the private schools are largely unstructured, they're not registered, and also a few of them has the necessary documentation to be able to process a loan. They don't keep proper records of accounting, they don't keep proper financial records, so it was difficult. And then the cash flow is difficult to track.
DEEPEN also said, they were looking at how to ensure that affordable schools have access to finance, because one of the key constraints that they found that affordable schools had was that they didn't have adequate finance. So we came together, we designed the product for schools so that they pay quarterly, which falls in with the term, so it matches the cash flow properly. You know, what were the issues they were facing? What sizes of loans? So do you need the loan for capital, or do you need for capital projects being assets, and then, or do you need it just to pay salaries and tide through?
We discovered that in that space, there are opportunities for us in terms of classroom renovations, construction of schools themselves, doing the infrastructure in the schools, and we seized on it.
The surprise actually came not from the performance, but that it performed better than our usual typical loan. You know, I would say that most people think that giving a loan, that's a microfinance loan, without collateral in Nigeria, the loan is going to be delinquent, they are not going to repay. We found that people with low income actually repay their loans because they know that they don't want to spoil that source of income. You know, so if you give an affordable school loan, the proprietors, that's the only thing that even she herself relies on. That's how she pays her own children's school fees, gets 3 square meals and what have you. So they repay the loan because they don't want to spoil their reputation.